And now sports with Chris Duerr from the Little Jess Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram Sports Desk.
Between them this spring, the Pittsfield Sockeye and Route Rocket baseball teams have won a combined 37 games against just 13 total losses. So I don't think it's unfair to suggest that those two programs form the upper crust of West Central Illinois diamond play, and today was finally a chance to see what would happen if the two teams would battle heads up. And it certainly proved to be an interesting matchup as the Sockies jumped out to an early 1-0 lead in the top of the first, but the rest of this thing was purely all rocket in this game. Pick it up in this one in the bottom of the third. First hitter up in this particular case, Dalton Brown with the leadoff single. Then it's Bryson Mossman. What a beautiful piece of hitting going oppo at this one with one out. That sets the table for Conrad Charpentier. He'll go to right field. The RBI single will plate Mr. Brown. It's 1-all, but at that point, Route Catholic was far from done scoring. Isaac Long pitching at the time, helping his own cause with a deep double to right field. All those left-handed hitters paying off. It's 3-1 at this point. Connor Allen comes in relief. Man, you're talking about as good an ace of staff as you'll find around here, and Route still hit him. Eli Olson with a great piece of hitting right here. It's a 2-run double. He'll slide into third on an overthrown ball, makes it 5-1. Later, 6-1. How about Brady Turner? This is a heck of a hit and a heck of an attempt out in center field, but it's still going to go for a triple at that point, plating another run, and yet still Route not done. The Rockets build an 8-1 lead in this one and continue to shine. Their 22nd victory of the season against just 7 losses and a big one against Pittsfield. 8-1 is how it all ultimately shakes down. Meanwhile, wild game today at 10th and Jackson at Ferd Neiman Jr. Field between Quincy Notre Dame and Southeastern. How about Ethan Rose on the bump for Q&D? The strikeout early sets things up. That's good stuff there. His curveball also working effectively for Ethan as he tried to keep the Suns' bats at bay. But in the top of the second, how about this? Actually, pick it up right here. Bases loaded for Griffin Tippy. 2 outs at this time. He's going to line one neatly into left field. It's a 2-run single. The Suns will take that lead at that point. They're not done. How about Owen Rigg time? He's going to score resourcefully on a pass ball and extend the lead out to 3-0 at this point. Mr. Owen Rigg, catcher extraordinaire, showing a little hustle down the third base line to make that happen. Q&D would response. Gavin Dolman at the heart of it. A ground ball to third. The throw is going to get away. He's safe. That's going to set up Ethan Rose, who's going to rip one down the third base line to put runners at this point, 2 of them in scoring position at second and third. And then Mr. Lunt on senior day, going to chop one to short. The throw is wide. Score a run, 3-1. Southeastern would actually take a 9-4 lead in this one, but Q&D rallies all the way back to get the win today. Final count this one 10-9 in favor of the Raiders, who have certainly caught fire down the stretch. Elsewhere in baseball today, big win for Camp Point Central over a Payson Seymour team that has been very dangerous. Lots of good pitching in this contest, and Briggs Wiskirchen 3 for 3 at the plate today with a couple of RBIs out of the 9-hole for the Panthers. Also today, Liberty jumps all over Griggsville Perry. Reed Sparrow has come alive. 3 of 4 today with 4 ribbies and a double in that contest. Macomb today got a chance to play in Peoria and play a really good A-Town team, but lost at Dozier Park tonight. 5-2 was your final there. Beardstown gets shut out today by Porta AC. 9-0 your final there. Clark County in a makeup game jumps all over Highland. Big day for Lucas Edelman there, who ended up going going 3 innings and pitching well, but also delivering 3 ribbies in that one. Also on the day in college baseball, Western Illinois with quite the showing at Illinois State's expense. 11-1 was your final there. Clarence Cannon Conference golf meet today. South Shelby's Jaron Durbin had his drive on 5 straight, very left, nice recovery shot. This was even prettier as he curls home that putt, part of a round of 82. Good for second team all-conference honors. Story on this day, these guys, the Centralia Panthers, in particular, Colin Bennett. Man, you talk about a delicate little putt, makes it go as part of a round of 76. He was a first team all-conference selection. I believe he finished 3rd or 4th individually. Palmyra's Jonas James right here. Good work here on the par 5 7th, up and down for birdie. as Jonas had a score of 81 today. That was good for second team all-conference honors. Helped Palmyra to a second place finish with a 329 score. Leading the charge, though, Skeeter Krager, who never plays well while I'm in attendance, played very well today. I'm like a bad luck jinx, but here, 74 and the birdie on number 7. Good for him. Good for second place individually. Story today, though, Centralia with a 321 team score. Carter Moss finished a first team all-conference along with Cullen Bennett. Travis Brooks was second. Sal Shelby finishes third as a team with a 340. Onto the scoreboard as well. Other action to pass along to you tonight. We'll start you off with some soccer over in Jacksonville. Quincy Notre Dame beats Jacksonville 5-1. Michaela Patton with a hat trick in that one for the victorious Lady Raiders. Softball today, Pleasant Hill played 2. I wish I had known they were playing that makeup game with state ranked. Some people think the best team in the state, Carrollton, but man, is Carrollton every bit of the deal as they pound out 9 runs at the Wolves' expense. Earlier in the day, though, Pleasant Hill behind a big day from Ava Wombles does beat Greenfield Northwestern for the split on the day. It was Pittsfield jumping all over Route Catholic in softball. Triopia big on the road over Astoria VIT. Miley Tracy, the sophomore, doing what she does. Pitching well, delivering 3 ribbies. Liberty with a big win over Griggsville Perry today. Quincy High School loses a heartbreaker to Alleman. Had a big lead, watched it slip away. Also today, Beardstown falls to New Berlin. 6-5 was your final there. Finally tonight, Central Lee boys basketball is officially under new management. As KHQA first reported via social media, Warsaw High grad and former West Hancock multi-sport standout Johnny Swanson is coming home to the Tri-States to take over a very promising Hawk roster. Swanson most recently was the junior high boys coach at Pawnee, leading his 2024 8th grade squad to the Elite 8, where it was knocked out by, ironically enough, Brown County. Swanson also spent some time in his coaching career as a volunteer assistant with Western Illinois women's basketball. KHQA has also learned that Brown County is in the final stages of its hiring process for a new boys varsity coach and expects to have the new man, who they already have identified, just needs board approval, in place on May the 20th. As previously mentioned, very, very busy week of college signings. We're going to wrap up all of our KHQA signings tomorrow at 6. We've also got some Illini West signings to bring you on Thursday and Friday, and some Q&D signings coming your way as well. I will see you then.